What's up YouTube? Jason with Stone Mountain BBQ coming at you with another video, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of a test cook. I've got the Pecos behind me, and what we're going to do is I built a firebox coal basket a couple days ago, and I'm just wanting to see if it really does help you regulate your temperatures, kind of give you that set it forget it kind of mentality. And yeah, so let's take a look at what I got. Alright guys, so the other day, to get as much of a, correct test as possible, I went ahead and cleaned out the pit, scraped all the excess grease and fat out of it, cleaned my rack off, and then really went to town on the firebox. I created this basket. I got a 24 by 24 expanded metal sheet, cut it in half, bent the halves at 90, and then used some fencing wire to connect them. What I'm going to do is, I'm sure you've seen other videos, but I'm going to dump pretty much a full load of coal into this basket, spacing out some peach wood chunks all through the coals, and then we're just going to kind of minion method it, try to light a few coals on the top and get them going, and hopefully that'll help us burn a consistent fire, and it may change the game for how I use the offset. I'm going to do 2 racks of ribs today, nothing special about them. Really, this is just going to be a test cook to see if we can control these temperatures a little bit better than we normally do, and see if it makes it a little bit easier not having to come out here and tend to a fire all the time, about every 45 minutes. So let's get this basket filled up, and I'll show y'all how I'm going to do that. Pretty much we're going to fill the basket up with some royal oak lump, and I'm just going to take some peach chunks, and we're just going to kind of push them down in there. And then we'll go with one more small one. Now I thought about lighting some coals, dumping them on top, but I think what I'm going to do is take a couple of wax cubes, put on top, and just light right in the center. I don't know, this is totally a test. I've never done this before. I've seen a few videos. I saw, the reason that I built this rack is actually over at Hatfield BBQ. Be sure to go check out his channel. Link will be down below. He had mentioned doing one on his pork butt video, I believe, and seemed to have pretty good success out of it. And then I talked to him a little bit more about what he did, and it made me go out and want to build one and try it out. So that's what I did. Be sure to check his channel out, though. Link's going to be down below. But so we're just going to light right on the top and let those coals get lit, shut my doors, and see where the temperature falls, and then we'll adjust from there. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Y'all know I don't measure or do anything like that. So this is what we've got. We've got our peach wood in all four corners. I'm lighting right in the middle here. And hopefully it'll just burn down and we can keep, adjust the vents to keep our temperature. I don't know. Have I figured out a way to master the offset? Who knows? Only time will tell on this episode of Stone Mountain BBQ. Alright guys, we'll be back when this thing's up to temp. Alright guys, so it's staying pretty consistent, but you can see I've got a pretty thick smoke there. To keep it around 225, I'm having to close it off quite a bit on the firebox. I'll take you over and let you see that. I mean, we're maybe an inch open on the side there. But we're going to see what it does. We're going to see if that clears up and gets any better. I don't know, I'm still pretty excited about it. These ribs, I'm not going to open the lid because I get made fun of for opening the lid a lot. But these ribs I'm going to do, a friend of mine, he runs a Mexican restaurant in town where I work, and they keep telling me they want me to cook them some food, so I'm actually doing these ribs for them, and I may, if they turn out pretty good, I may do the recipe for you all. But I'm using a pretty spicy rub, and I used some Texas Pete as a binder, and then I'm probably going to throw on some more cayenne, and then mix up a mixture of the Texas Pete, some butter, and the cayenne pepper, and baste them with that. They said they wanted them hot, so I'm going to do my best to try to make some hot ribs, hot and spicy ribs for them. But I don't know how they're going to turn out. So if they turn out real well, I might put together a video for you all some other time on those. This is just really just wanting to see if this basket helps out any. You can see there, just since we've been out here, I've jumped about 5 degrees on the temp. Now granted, I know that that gauge isn't the most accurate thing, but it gets you around about, and I think it serves its purpose as far as getting you close to it. I'm not one of those that feels like they have to be at an exact temperature all the time. I cook to eat, I don't cook to compete. But yeah, so y'all stick around and we'll see what's going on, and see how this basket works out. If you all have ever used one, sorry about the wind, if you all have used one before, let me know in the comments down below. Let me know how it's treated you and what you thought about it. So far we're about 20 minutes in, and just trying to get it dialed in here. It's like anything, you gotta play with it to figure out how it works. So that's what we're doing today. So y'all stay tuned, we'll see how it goes. Alright guys, we are back out here. It has been a little bit over an hour, and I just walked away from it. There the first like 10-20 minutes I was just watching this thing like a hawk, but I decided just to walk away from it, let the pit do what it was going to do, and I can't be happier. As you can see there, it's settled in right at 225. I still have that about an inch open on the firebox side, and I just came out here to spritz real quick. But like I said, I can't be happier. It's super windy today, so I was worried that, and it's actually coming from the east, which is the way that my firebox is set up. But I was worried that was going to make it flare up, and it may be why I'm able to keep it closed off that much. But anyway, I can't be happier. I'm going to spritz this real quick, and we're going to go. This is just going to be a simple 3-2-1, 3-1-1, something like that on these ribs. But I'll be sure to let you see them. But so far, I can't be more happy with the way that this coal basket's working out. Y'all stay tuned. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, we're out here at hour 3, and you can see we're still holding right around 225. It had dropped down to about 210, 205, 210, but all I did was opened up the firebox and gave a poke around to some of the coals. They're still burning good, so I'm not real worried about it. I think I've decided that I'm going to not wrap these ribs. I know I've made this mistake before with the brisket, but I think I'm going to go ahead and push, since I'm holding such good temps at 225. I'm just going to go ahead and push through and just see how long this basket will keep burning, and then see what kind of ribs we can turn out. All right, y'all take care. And one thing that I didn't mention is that I have opened up the vent just a little bit. You can see them burning in there. Actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and show you. So that's what we've got so far. We've burnt down quite a bit, but I've still got some that aren't lit and some that, you know, they're just smoldering in there. So we'll see how it goes. I appreciate y'all watching. Alright guys, so this is probably the last update that I give you before I do my final thoughts on this charcoal basket. We're at hour number 5, and as you can see right there, we're still holding right at 225. Now, full disclosure, at hour number 4, I did start losing temp, and I kept having to open the vent, and I decided, made an executive decision, went ahead and decided, let me just let you look at me. I went ahead and decided to go ahead and add some charcoal to the firebox. Whether it was a mistake or not, I don't know, because I added briquettes, just regular Kingsford Blue, and I started getting some really heavy smoke, which was expected, but I don't know. So I ended up wrapping the ribs. I know I said I wasn't going to, but I ended up wrapping them, which isn't a big deal because this isn't a rib video. This is a charcoal basket review. So wrapped the ribs, went on, let the charcoals catch up, and put it back to that almost an inch on the vent. And this thing came straight back to 225. I can't believe how well this is working out. Like I did a little dance a while ago when I came out here because I was expecting a big flare up from adding the briquettes. But super pleased, super excited. Still got a little ways to go with the ribs, but after the cook and after I eat, I'll let y'all know what I think. Y'all stay tuned. All right, guys. So here we are. Final thoughts. You can still see some smoke rolling. The ribs are still on here, but we'll talk about all that in this little review here. Right now we're going on, it's hour number 6, right at it. I have unwrapped the ribs and I've got them glazed up, and we're going to pull them off here in just a little bit. My temps still staying right at that 225 mark. However, this last hour, the coals have burnt down and I've lost temperature, and I'm having to adjust some vents, things like that. But that's not a big deal. We're at the end of the cook. I don't want to add a lot more coal or anything like that. Overall, 100% recommend. Now, if you guys can't hear me, I apologize. The heat pump is right there, and as usual, it's always going. So I hope you can hear me. I'm talking loud enough to where I'm pretty sure all the neighbors can hear me too. But for 3 hours straight, I didn't have to do a thing to keep this fire going. And to me, that's worth it. Traditionally with stick burning, you're out here every 45 minutes, if not less, and more often. I keep the dog in check. More often, tending to a fire. I dumped coals into this basket and lit it. Once I got it in and once it got settled in, I didn't have to do anything until we got to that 3 or 4 hour mark, whichever one it was, where I added some briquettes. Now, at the end of the cook here, if I had added more briquettes, which I would do in the future, I don't think I would have any issues right now with temperature. Total cost to make the coal basket, I want to say was like $27. And that's only because I didn't have the fencing wire here. Well, take that back. I do have some, but it's on some fence that we took down, so I could have repurposed that, and it would only been about $22 total cost. Is it worth it? Yes. This will probably be the way I cook from now on. One of the main reasons that I wanted to try this out was that I have run out almost of wood as far as sticks, and up here, yeah, I can go out and find some, but honestly, I just don't have the time. Me and another buddy who cooks a lot, you know, we've been trying to coordinate to get to where we can make some trips to go pick up some wood, and it's just not been able to work out with both of our schedules. So this is a good alternative. All I've got to do is run to Lowe's, grab a bag of lump for $10. Because I used essentially a whole bag. I used essentially a whole bag of the 15-ish pound bag of Royal Oak. And that's all I had to do. Just run up there and grab that, come down here and get it going. I used some chunks, the peach chunks. Check out Clarence. You see him? I hope he don't poop on camera. But anyway, you know, we used some peach chunks, and we've got these ribs going. Now they've went 7 hours. That's because I'm not used to cooking at 225. It's really hard for me to get this thing down to 225. Usually I'm around 250, 275 on every cook that I've done. So it's really cool to see how much different the process goes when your temps are lower. I don't know. I'm excited to use this a few more times. Now, as far as trying to get those temps up, you know, if I was doing a pork butt or a brisket or something like that, brisket I think would work awesome with this method because your temperatures are consistent across the board, and all you have to do is just add some coal whenever you need it. So I'm looking forward to maybe trying that second attempt out on a brisket. Overall, guys, like I said, I highly recommend this. I can't talk good about it enough. Super excited. I'm so glad that you know, I was encouraged to try it out by Taylor. He's got one of those names. It's like first and middle name could be his first name. I'm pretty sure it's Taylor Hatfield over at Hatfield's BBQ. Super glad that he encouraged me to go ahead and put this little basket together and try it out. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy this video. It's not, you know, what you're used to as far as seeing me cook, but I wanted to let everybody know out there that's got these offsets that you can do these things. Now, I've seen other videos where people have done this exact same thing, but maybe you're new to the offset, maybe you're new to the channel, maybe you're new to just barbecuing in general, and you wanted to see some mods or some stuff that you can do to make your cooker more efficient. You know, I haven't done the gaskets and I haven't done all that. Which I may in the future, because I did notice a lot of smoke leaking on this cook here, but that could be from where I did that kind of somewhat of a deep clean the other day. So we'll see if it seasons back up. Guys, this video is probably longer than I expected it to be, but I really appreciate you for watching. I'm going to have some more videos coming up this week. Planning on doing a chuck roast. A lot of people are doing those right now, and I've had one sitting in the fridge for about a week. So why not do one? So I hope that you stick around for that. Hope you enjoy this video, and we're closing in on that 500 subscriber mark. May even hit it today. So that's just awesome. I can't believe that we're getting that close. But when that happens, we'll do a video, and I might even have a giveaway coming up. So y'all stay tuned for that, guys. I appreciate you for watching. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything in general that you just want to know, be sure to leave it in the comment section down below. Check out Hatfield BBQ in that description box. And then, as always, guys, I've got my links to all my social media and my PayPal account. If you feel so led to donate to the channel, that's greatly appreciated. Y'all don't even know how much I appreciate that. Clarence is trying to get some scraps down here. This is Clarence. This is our pup. Y'all may have seen, I don't know, he found out he had cancer, but he's doing all right. So, thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Y'all stick around. We'll see what we can do. Thanks, guys. God bless. What are you doing, boy? You trying to steal my camera? Are you trying to steal the camera? I love you.
Yeah, that ain't you.
Just so y'all didn't think that I was lying to you.